What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and before we get in, Resident Evil 4 just had its remake release a couple weeks ago. Personally, not a huge fan of Resident Evil. Not because I don't like it or anything, not because I'm not interested, just never played it. I have, I think, maybe the remastered HD edition of Resident Evil on, maybe it's Resi 2. No, I have Resi 1 and Resi 2 on my Switch. I've wanted to play it. And I tried to play Resident Evil 7 on my stream, but my Xbox decided to have a panic attack or freak out of some sort. So it hasn't really happened. I'm also not really big into horror games. I like horror movies. I don't like horror games. But when it comes to Resident Evil, there has been, I would say, a decent amount of pushback to one of the latest voice actors. And yeah, after doing some research, Ada Wong's voice actor is kind of crap. And you know what? I'm going to put this back on because I took them off, but I forgot that I did have something we needed to listen to, and we're going to do this. I'm just going to pick one up. This is a YouTube video from a user called Evil Banana 202. So go check him out. Just going to use this as an example real quick. So this is Ada Wong's voice acting in the remake.
You're wide open. What? Get out of here. Better act quick. I'm out. Got a little carried away. Today's my lucky day. Great.
Yeah, that's not good voice acting. As a fan of video games and a fan of anime, that's very crap voice acting, like next level crap. There's no voice acting isn't just saying lines and doing very bland delivery. You have to act at the same time. It goes to something that a man that Vic Mignogna, a wonderful man, but I went to Anime Matsuri last year, for those who don't know, and I sat in on several of his panels. And we're going to hop back here. He said that part of voice acting isn't just reading the lines. It's also acting. You have to be a part of the character. You have to have the influence of the character. You are the character, so you must act like the character. Fantastic. I take a look at what this actress did, and I'm thinking, man, that's shit. That is total garbage. That's donkey dung. Well, she's come out because yes, there were people. I know fans were very against her voice acting. They weren't against her. They didn't like her voice acting. I heard some rumors of people just going on Twitter saying, hey, you're awful at your job. Rightfully so, because it does seem like you're kind of crap. Well, she's decided to come out and pull a trick that we've all known. From CBR, Resident Evil 4 remake actor claps back at racist trolls. My Ada is a survivor. Your Ada's shite. Just god awful. I have never heard worse dialogue. And also, it gets better. As we scroll down to what she posted on Instagram, because I don't really care about what CBR has to say. I just want her Instagram thing. Being the first Asian actor to portray Ada in the Resident Evil video games is an honor, and I will forever be grateful to our producer and director. First Asian actor to portray Ada in a Resident Evil video game. This here, from my understanding, is Juko Minagawa, who, if I'm not mistaken, has been voicing Ada Wong for a decent amount of time. For those of you who are not aware, Capcom, which creates Resident Evil, is a Japanese-based company. Resident Evil is technically Biohazard in Japan. Since they have had voice actors, Ada Wong's technically been voiced by an Asian woman. So right off the bat, you're wrong. You're blatantly wrong. You're stupid and you're wrong. Don't know anything about the franchise, but we're gonna continue. Thanking the producer and director for making the decision on authentic representation. I also brought this up real quick, and I'm not gonna play it, but these are the Japanese voice actors for the actual, you know, the actual game throughout the years. Yeah. You know, the people that have played, well, not throughout the years, but the people that voice it in the Japanese version, you know, the actual version of the game, because again, technically Resident Evil is a dubbed version that we're getting here in the West. The original game's over in Japan. So yeah. It's unfortunate that with the game's release also came the all too familiar feeling of I don't belong. No, what happened was people criticized you for the way you delivered your lines. Your lines were awful. And again, I'm not a Resident Evil fan, but I like voice acting. I like anime. I like a good dub. I like subs as well, but I like animation. I like voice acting. I find voice acting to be super amazing, and I'll actually judge some of the animes from the past on how they're doing their ADR, and how they're doing the vocal sounds, and how their delivery is. One of my biggest criticisms for Gundam 00, and I get it going off a tangent, is they don't have the positioning right on voices. Like when I move around my mic, my voice sounds a little bit different in different areas. In Gundam 00, it always sounds like, even if somebody's off screen and it's supposed to be decent ways away and kind of walking up, they sound like they're right there the whole time. I criticize that. I think the dialogue's crap, and hey, we are allowed to criticize. Fans are allowed to criticize you. It's the name of the beast. If you don't like it, get out. But she continues, while criticism is expected, yeah, that's what was happening, it's not the first time an actor of color faces racist and sexist harassment for simply participating. Your delivery wasn't good. Like, it was awful. I was listening to some of the gameplay because I wanted to know what everybody else sounded like throughout this. Yeah, she's the worst voice actor in this whole thing. It's downright awful. I can't believe that you actually delivered those lines. Like, it's pathetic. Inauthentic casting perpetuates an unhealthy image that further dehumanizes the community they seek to reflect. Okay, so this gets into this lefty, weird racial thing that makes absolutely no sense. Voice acting is probably the best area for colorblind casting, where only the best actors should play. Okay, 100% perfect. Now, there's several Asian voice actors. Like I said, a lot of anime is originally Asian voice actors, and they get changed to dubs. But, I mean, one of my favorite voice actors is Vic Mignogna. You also have Amanda C. Miller. Wonderful voice actor. Sailor Jupiter. She's mixed, and she voices Sailor Jupiter, so technically she's voicing an Asian. Frickin' Vic Mignogna voices Broly. Well, voiced Broly, but he was Broly. It's an alien man. This comes to a point where no, this is your perfect opportunity to just cast the best person for the role. Cast somebody that, you know, their voice sounds like the role. Their voice can mimic that role. And you have tons of examples of people playing monsters, aliens, and cats. Like, no. I'm not gonna. There was a anime long ago. I don't remember what it's called, but it's about hamsters. We're not gonna hire a hamster to voice a hamster. Get the heck out of here, Brave. Anyways, unhealthy image further dehumanizes the community they seek to reflect. It is time we stop only capitalizing on the sexualized, eroticized, and mysterious Asian women and make space to honor every kind of Asian women. Okay, then give your roll up. Ada Wong is a beautiful woman. Again, I'm not a Resident Evil fan, but I know Ada Wong at least. She's a beautiful woman, very attractive woman. Fine, if you don't want to play Ada Wong, don't play Ada Wong anymore. Go on. Bye. Bye for now. Oh, is there more to this? Oh, we'll have to react on this as we continue going. Sexualize women and make space to honor. Yep, my Ada is a survivor. She's a kind, just, intelligent, and funny. She is unpredictable, resilient, and absolutely not a stereotype. Yeah, that's not the point. The point isn't that and I don't want to open that. The point, nobody was criticizing you on you. They were criticizing you on your work. If you have a problem with that, sorry, do better. You're a moron. I played your delivery. It was hideous. It was downright awful compared to everybody else. And when you compare it to like Japanese, and apparently, I don't know. I don't know quite well why we don't have an Ada Wong Japanese, as maybe it's being done now. But again, this is she's still doing you. She's still playing Ada Wong. But anyways, when you listen to the Japanese actors, energy up the wazoo. When you listen to other actors, the guy who plays Leon, energy up the wazoo. Your delivery is like, okay, so come on. Let's go. You didn't care. You just took the job. People are criticizing you because this is one of the most popular games out there that people just downright love. And a character that people really love. And they don't like how you portrayed them. That's the whole point. But I'm going to leave it there, folks. Let me get you guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.